Okay, for more on China's video streaming market and its entertainment industry, I am joined by Rebecca Fannin, live from New York. She is the founder and editor of Silicon Dragon News. Rebecca, thank you very much for joining us.
Nice to be here again. Thank you.
It was a great forensic dissection that Karina just gave us about the markets, but let's talk about what this means in China. How have things changed there? How is the video streaming market being affected there, and what is iQIYI's position?
Well, it's definitely changed quite a bit over the past 10 years. It used to be that there was a lot of pirated content, and now we've gone much more to a Netflix type of model where there are paid subscriptions and there's online advertising that supports these models. So it's very much like the Netflix model in China today, and that has been a very big transition in just the past few years.
So why do you think that the people in China right now are prepared to pay to see the programs that they want?
Well, you're getting exclusive content that you wouldn't get otherwise. If you're just watching it for free, you're not going to get those made for the video streaming sites, the same as in Netflix. So it's a matter of, better content. And some of it is licensed, a little bit of it's licensed from foreign markets as well. So people will pay for good content.
And to pick up on that, let's talk about the areas in which companies, video streaming companies, compete with each other for foreign TV series, original local content. We're seeing a lot of that now, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, there's a hip-hop show that's been very, very popular called The Rap of China. It's been downloaded so many times, like millions and millions of times. So these are shows that are just take off in China. And it's partly driven by the young millennials who are used to streaming and video streaming. It's really replaced television, just like it's replacing television here in the West. So it's very interesting to watch. And another factor is that the remote areas of China have gotten into watching video streaming as well, because this is a way that they can be connected to the world or to China at least.
You know, it's interesting. I just came back last Thursday after spending a month there, and everybody is looking at their phones. They're walking across the street watching programs. Now, you talked about the piracy earlier, but the online market has become an important source of revenue for the movie industry as well. Are we seeing that come into play?
Yeah, I mean, you are seeing some made for China type movies that are getting into video streaming. So I think that that's a trend that's going to be one to watch. People will go where the market is, and definitely this is a growth market. It's exploding. It's quadrupled in size over the past year, and the projections are that it's going to continue to increase exponentially. And so yeah, that's just a fact. People will go, or businesses will go where the revenues are, where the growth potential is, and certainly that is China. And if you look at the paid content in China versus the U.S., there's a lot of room to grow. It's much less of paid content versus free content in China than it is in the U.S. So this is a reason that there's just huge growth potential.
Yeah, let's pick up on that, because 1 out of 8 Chinese internet video users now is willing to pay for online services, according to iResearch. And you talked about the reasons that they are willing to pay for this. But moving forward, what do you see in the future that's going to make iQIYI and other companies like that so successful in China?
Well, one of the factors is that this company is majority owned by Baidu.
Right.
And Baidu is the search giant, but Baidu is also the company that's gotten very big into artificial intelligence. So what's happening in China now is that you're seeing these AI-empowered news sites and video sites. So what they do is, they track user preferences and then spin out content that is able to attract a bigger audience. So I'd say artificial intelligence is having an impact on user viewership and the growth as well. And Baidu is very, very strong in artificial intelligence, and has made a big strategic play into artificial intelligence. So they're one to watch.
The strength is there. Yeah, Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us. As someone who just watched this, I can tell you I can't see it going down anytime soon. They are addicted to the phones. Thanks so much.